Okay, where we last left off. Flying the Fenrir into Amarr, pick up a couple things, and then head over to Keberz and deliver this freighter to another one of my characters. So, all right. And then that'll probably be all the freighter action. Well, maybe we'll have some jump freighter action today too. So, we'll see. We shall see.
Warp drive active.
Oh, my ship was upside down. It's kind of an odd angle for the gate to be at from coming out of this, but it works. I'm fine with it. Morning, Nick Pa. Oh. Yes, it is a tanky tanker. And it does take a while for it to get to warp. Toy Tab, hello. Good morning. So, this has been a long trip. You know, flying freighters, they are not fast. And, yeah, not fast at all. Hey, Squiz. So, Squiz, I used the Eve Economy site a bunch yesterday. Was very, very handy. Yeah, used it to figure out a bunch of stuff. In fact, that's part of how I ended up with this freighter. Fly a freighter long enough and it makes all other ships feel faster? Well, feek, because all other ships are faster. Well, except for maybe, you know, other capitals. Kantara, hello? Bad Andy, hello? You lost your Gila, almost cried. Yeah. Dude. Yeah, I've lost some ships that I really appreciated in the past. You have some ideas on how to improve economy? Oh yeah, well. Yeah, if you want any help with that, you let me know, buddy. Or I'll start putting that thinking hat on as I use it. Healer, hello? So, we're flying this brick out to Amarr. Yep. Wonder if my other items that I contracted to have delivered have been delivered. I don't know. It is very slow. Yes. Very slow. I mean, let's just call it a really relaxed flight.
Active.
Like, sit back, enjoy yourself, no seatbelt needed, the G-force will not be that great. Yes. You won't even know that we're moving. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Eden comm system. Yeah, I gotta remember, one of my characters, these towers are red to her. They will shoot her in her nice ship. Yeah, so Eve economy did help me. It helped me figure out where, since it shows all of Eve wide on the prices. The site we're talking about here, everybody, let me bring it up here. Site we're talking about is this one right here. Eve economy.online. Squiz, if you want to post a link to it, you can. I used it to figure out that Amarr was grossly overpriced on Fenris. This one here, we're able to see was in deep into low sec, like 9 jumps into low sec. And so wasn't able to take advantage of that. And then I could see it was 2.1 billion and change in JITA. And then, you know, we got all the way down to Amarr, and crazy 2.8 billion is the cheapest one in Amarr. And so, you know, and then I was in Amarr. So I was able to see that the price should be in the 2.1 billion range, 2.1 to 2.2 billion. And then I headed over to Dodixie, which was 30 jumps from Amarr. But I headed over towards Dodixie to pick up a ship, and then I saw I could save another 50 million if I went 7 more jumps, so I did. And so yeah, it worked out. It worked out nicely, and it saved me money. Yeah, you probably should have a little lizard as its mascot, a little gecko. Yes, saved me money. Going with the economy. Yeah. So, yeah. So that was good, and it helped me with some of the other stuff that I'm going to buy in Amarr that was cheaper than it is in JITA, and in JITA I have to pay for transport because it was too high a value to transport everything in one shot, in one ship coming down. So ended up figuring out that I could get them cheaper in Amarr on some of the stuff. So that's where I went, because I was already going to Amarr. I wouldn't have made the trip to Amarr just for those to get them cheaper, but you know. This also helps you instantly see that if somebody were at JITA and willing to fly Fenrir down to Amarr, that you could buy for 2.1 billion, put it up for sale for 2.5 billion which would be 300 million below the next lowest price. And then you'll make, 300 million probably in pretty short order. So there is that. And so that's another thing, looking at expensive stuff or whatnot and moving stuff from one major market to another. I wouldn't necessarily take something from Jita and send it to Dodixie or Renz or Heck, but I would between Jita and Amarr. The distance is ridiculous, but if the profit is enough, then why not, right? So, yeah, that's the way I look at it. And people, Jita being so far away from Amarr, people will pay a convenience price, and that's why I say you could make 300 million on one of these. But of course, you need good standings and all that stuff, so that you pay lower tax rates and everything. The tax on 2.5 billion is not cheap. If you want to see something crazy, let's see here. So I have sold 589 billion and purchased 355 billion. The expenses here, this transaction tax. So when you talk about having standing so you can have a good tax rate, guys, look at this. I have paid 20 billion in taxes this month. 20 billion. This is why I work on my standings to the nth degree. And so, that's a huge, huge amount. Now, granted, I sold what is it? Almost 600 billion of stuff that I've sold. So, it's 20 billion might seem like nothing, but it is, so 20 billion, I mean, shit. How many Marauders fitted will that get you? Fitted nicely. That'll get you like 6 or 7 very nicely fitted Marauders. So, yeah, you can put up contracts for things. There was a contract in Amarr for a Fenrir at like 2.5 billion. But I'm like, still, that's, that was 300 to 400 million more than if I went and got it. So I determined that I was going to go get it. So, yeah. Okay, so Nolson, which of the skill bundles is most worth it for a low SP character? The cheapest one. I kid you not. So the sale that he's talking about right now is on the skill bundles. They're 50% off in our store right now. If you're watching this on video later, the sale is already over. Sorry. But for those of you watching live, the skill bundles are all 50% off. The one that has the best bang for the buck is the cheapest one, the Apprentice. It doesn't have a whole lot of instant skill points, but it has the Genius Cerebral Accelerator in it, which gets you a huge number of points. If you look in the item itself, it will show you. Let's see here. Get this jump going. Oh, we're about to head into Amarr. All right. So out of these here, this one right here has the best bang for the buck. And they go, you know, this is worst, this is better, this is even better, and this one is the best. And so, and this number of skill points per dollar spent is based on the original retail price. So, so 250,000 instant, and then the Genius Accelerator, which if you have Biology 5, will get you 622,000. If you add the implant BY-810, then it will give you an extra 10% time on that, and so you get an extra 10% skill points on that, and on that booster, and so you'll get an extra 62,000 skill points by putting that into your clone and having that in there when you consume the booster. And you should do that for all your boosters. And then you don't necessarily fly around with that clone, that one, because you'll hop into it whenever you're gonna consume a booster. Because it does cost 100 and some odd million, so you may not even be able to afford that. But anyway, the cheapest one is it. How many can you buy? Depends on how many accounts you have. If you have one account, you can buy one of each. If you have 3 accounts, you could buy 3 of each. So you cannot redeem the codes for these more than once on each one of them to a particular account. If you've bought them in the past and you have multiple accounts and you can't remember, you need to look, because there's no refund on these. So you need to look and make sure that you can redeem it. There's a link in each one of these on how to check. So there you have it. And the price is insane. You can get all of them for pretty cheap. So you know, right. Hopefully I don't think I'll bounce off of this here. Why is that Macarial? I mean, he is like, he is suspect. He's hoping somebody attacks him, it looks like. It's not once account per year. No, once per account. If they come out with a new version, then the new version, you can do that once. So, yeah, there's nothing in there that says that it's once per year. You're not the only one to think that, but we've heard that before, and we've gone over that multiple times, and there's nothing in there that says once per year. So I'm not 100% sure where people get that from, but anyway. Okay, so I have made it here, and I've got stuff. So let's see here. Am I going to send some of this stuff out to my other guys? That Noctis is going to go up for sale. I'm going to send the pack rat, and I'm going to send the salvage drones, and everything else. No, those are kind of consumables. And then I am going to take this Noctis, and so 139 million. Well, let's see what the market says on that. Langisi, 123 million. These are the ones I wonder, like this one for 109. I'll bet you that it's in low sec. And 139, it's actually cheaper here than it is in Jita. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Squiz, first feature. Checkboxes to highlight Jita and Amarr so that they're highlighted, and they're highlighted in two different colors. That way we can easily look and see which is which. Yeah. I'm not sure I'd go farther to like Heck, Rens, and Dodixie, but at the very least, Jita and Amarr. And it could just be, you know, little check boxes up here. Or you could do all of them. Whatever. I don't know. But, yeah. That way, it makes really quick analysis. So, and I haven't even seen a Jita. Oh, here's Jita. 151 million. Wow. 151 million. All right. Well, that's very interesting. So, let's look at the price history here. And so they have been higher. 170 million. It's quite a little dip here. I suspect that this kind of dip, seeing that, is caused more so by a lowering in the cost of materials. So, right, healer. Oh yes, so healer, so that you're posting something in chat that is from your history. Two things about that. One is it's not the same name. It doesn't have 2024 after it. So you're clear there. Second is, have you ever heard of double dipping? Did you know that you can buy one from us and you can buy one from CCP? They are considered separate items, even though they have the exact same name. One will appear as credit card if you buy with credit card on the Eve site, and the other one from us will appear as code. It'll have the word code in it. And if you're going to buy directly from the CCP store, put in the creator code MarkeeDragon when you're checking out, and it'll give me credit. It won't give you a discount though. The discount codes only work on our store. So anyway. Oh, and it might have retail at the end. Yeah, it might. Or ours might have code at the end. Might have code in there twice. So, all right. So I'm going to price this. I'm going to sell it because I'm not going to use it, and I'm just gonna sell it at I don't know. I'm just going to do one below this. And so 139,400. Says it's 7% above. All right. Interesting. Okay. Well, there we go. So I'm the lowest one there, and somebody'll come by and get it. You don't got the need for extra skill points? Yeah. Well, I mean, if you don't have the need, you don't have the need. So, yes, that pro tip that Nick Paw said, if you buy it from us first and apply them, and then you go to the Eve website, the items won't appear if you can't buy them from the Eve website. I tell you, though, that these work both. You can double dip. Even though it's one per account, it's one from us, one from CCP. So, yeah. And use creator code MarkeeDragon. That supports the show. So, I'll appreciate you. I mean, I already do, but you know what I mean. So, right. All right. So, okay. Now I need to buy a couple other things. So let's see here. I have a couple of implants that I need for, and they're science implants, bean counter research. Oh shit. The price has gone way the fuck up. Oh, did I cuss? I did. RR-605. I don't remember them being this expensive yesterday. 163 in Jita. Okay, they were cheaper here yesterday. I probably said it on the show and somebody come in here and buy them and be like, ooh, well, I can just buy them and repost them for more and people will buy them because Markee's coming to buy them. Right? Right. Well, it still says it's below. Okay. All right, so that was the RR-605. And then this one is the MY, Material Efficiency Research. Yep. Okay, this one is, oh, it says it's above, even though it's cheaper. Okay. Bought two of those. Okay. And yeah, and these ones, manufacturing time. And then this one is copying. And I'm not making copies with these guys, so oh, and you can use them, you only get the benefit once you go Omega. Well, now this is true. So, I mean, you can have them there and everything, but yeah, you'd want to be Omega. Hey, 1702, welcome back. Is there a link to the Eve Economy site? Yes. Well, it's you can see it in the URL. It's eveconomy.online. I probably should have a command for it. Okay, so I bought a couple of these, and you know, it's a very small amount that I'm carrying, but you know, Eve Tycoon is good too. Yes. Yes. Eve Economy does something very interesting. It's very live. It's like instant live. So You guys overwhelmed our staff for a minute. They got slammed all of a sudden. It's like going to the grocery store. Everybody was in line at once. They're almost caught up though. So I'm sure they thank you for keeping them employed. All right, now I'm going to Keberz. And so I don't remember how many jumps that is. Yeah, the small skill bundle is too good to pass up. It is. So that price, you just can't ignore it. You just can't. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't. It's just too damn cheap. I was very surprised when I got the info that we were putting them at 50% off. I was like, whoa, okay. So I'm probably doing all of those for all of my accounts too at that price. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. All right. We are headed to final destination for this freighter. That Macariel's here. He's got to be baiting people. I mean, like, it's pretty interesting. Wonder what his game is, if he's been shooting people. His mobile sanguine was a Rhea. Okay, let's remove that overview.
Warp drive active.
I should have started warping sooner. I'm now actually out of the docking range and could be bumped by someone like that Macariel. Do I ever worry about stream snipers? Sure, because it happens. It only takes forever to get going. In the words of Prince, forever's a very long time. Wait. By the way, also, when we do a sale like this, where it's the exact same product, it's not a different product, it's on promotion. If you bought any of these packs within the 24 hours prior to the sale starting, you are getting a store credit today for the amount you would have saved, and an email from us explaining that. So, yeah, because it sucks to buy something, you know, a little bit before sale starts, and then you go on sale and not benefit from it. Unfortunately, when they do the Plex now, that they add the skins to them most all the time, they become a different item, and we can't do that. But when they're exactly the same, we can.
Warp drive active.
Yes, this is a Fenrir. Where am I going? I'm going to Keberz. Started a second character learning PI. Oh, yes. So, PI, if you like doing it, can make you a lot of money. I love the scenery around here. It's beautiful. Apprentice and novice are the same description? Oops. Really? Did I screw up? Oh, yeah, I did screw up. Alright, well, let me make sure that in the store it's correct. That ad copy was actually written more than a year ago.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, the stuff in the store is correct. So, yep. All right. Yeah, well, good catch. Thank you for catching that. Blame the intern? Shit, I wrote it. I mean, Pavan on our staff, he helped me with the newsletter and stuff, but yeah, in the end, I did the final edits and everything, so yeah, I can only blame me. I were the intern once, perhaps. Well, No, I've never been an intern. But, yeah, sure, blame the intern. We actually don't have interns. So, yeah. You demand the space trucking hat? I put it away. Same trucker hat? What? Oh my goodness. Do you guys need a little space trucking for the final push here? Is that what you're telling me? Let me see. Oh my goodness. All right, I'll bite. I'll get it. Yeah, country trucker music. All right. Yeah. The hat's a real thing. I live in the country, you know. Why don't we do this even one step better? Let's take this one step better. And yep. Is the Fenris better? No, the Obelisk is best for high sec. This is a special case. This one's going to be used in null.
Adjust his course through the Stargate, a space cowboy with a deadline to make. He's riding high.
You don't like the Obelisk? Probably because of the way it looks. Making his run.
Welcome.
With a scout to the next gate.
Astro_scavenger just followed.
Astro Scavenger, thank you.
Space docks hum like a honky-tonk night, where capsuleers spin their tails so bold. But Jed's got his eyes on the sector so tight, where the shadows of safety gang ships roam. At the next gate, he dodges a fray. outwits the gankers and tells them well played.
Jawa Sandcrawler.
With every new jump
I like to think of it as an at with no legs. But you know.
on the starry road where space truckers pave the way. At Cheetah Station, Jeb hangs with friends. A new contract comes in. His ship
Almost lost your coffee. Did you find it again?
journey extends under the watchful gaze of Bob. He undocks again.
Next song's gonna be the best freighter song that there is.
He's riding high in the cosmic eagle through the galaxy so vast and wide. With a heart of gold and nerves of steel, Jed's making his run. With a scout at the next gate. So here's to the space truckers, the haulers in space. May your routes be clear.
That's you, thank you.
May you have no fear in the endless race.
Can I help you get parts for my ship? Parts are taking too long to build? Well, usually you go to the market and buy them. Alright, so here is, hands down, the best hauler, trucker, space trucker song that there
I got
is.
myself a freighter called the Slumbering Sloth. She's slow and she's bulky. Oh,
What a hoss.
First time we set out from Jita to
Amarr.
I knew it
Wouldn't be easy.
but we made it.
We made it this far.
Lumbering through
Lumbering
the
through the
black,
black. I can't go that high.
like a drunken hippo dance.
Top end's not in my
Every
range.
ganker out there, just looking for a chance. But I can't help loving this
Clunky brick.
Even when we're ambushed,
I still get a kick.
I like big ships and I cannot lie. You other pilots can't deny when a freighter
Hey, Cat Eye
walks in
Prime.
with its cargo hold filled and that massive hull is revealed. You get sprung on a
Country
pull-up
Space
tug,
Trucker.
'cause you know that ship is stuffed with cargo
With cargo to the brink, gotta haul that load.
Flying freighters never gets old. Dodging gankers left and right in the lanes of old. Every trip's an adventure, every haul a story told. Catalysts in the shadows, waiting for a shot. But my slumbering sloth, she gives it all she's got. Hey! Warping takes forever, like paint that never dries. But there's a magic in her lumber, a beauty in her size. She's ugly and she's costly, and she's slow as can be. But when she hits that dock, it's a sight to see. I like big ships and I cannot lie. You other pilots can't deny when a freighter warps in with its cargo hold filled and that massive hull is revealed. You get sprung, wanna pull up tough, 'cause you know that ship is stuffed with cargo to the brink, gotta haul that load. Flying freighters never gets old. Hey!
Doesn't. Never gets old.
every gate we cross. In the slumbering sloth, I'm the captain, I'm the boss.
You want to see the slumbering sloth? Here's the album cover.
Safe touch. I can't help but love her. I love her so much. I like big ships and I cannot lie. You other pilots can't deny when a freighter warps in with its cargo hold filled and that massive hole is revealed. You get sprung or pull up tough, cause you know that ship is stuffed with cargo to the brink. Gotta haul that load. Flying freighters never gets old. Hey. So here's to the freighters, the haulers of the stars. Though they're slow and unwieldy, they're the true space czars. In the slumbering sloth, I'll take another spin. Cause flying big ships, man, that's where the fun begins.
Yep.
I like big ships and I cannot lie. You other pilots can't.
I am in the wrong ship, Captain Crunch. I'm taking this one into null.
Massive hole is revealed. You get sprung, wanna pull up tough, cause you know that ship is stuck with cargo to the brink. Gotta haul that load. Flying freighters never gets old. Hey!
Jay Puckett. Look in the description of the YouTube video. Has a link to my music.
The slumbering sloth will soar and never die. With every curve and every haul, with my big old
freighter, I stand tall. Fly safe, y'all. I always get my timing right on that, or wrong on that one. Yeah, always do. So, yeah, okay. So, you know, as long as we don't have to think about this ship having a cycle of destruction. But here's another great song while we're in the last couple of jumps here. Only a couple jumps out. Yeah, there's been some Concorde action here.
Rounds in the gun, one shut down, but I'm far from done. Hand up quick, engines flare into the fray without a care. Ships are back, but the town never run dry. Hit the throttle, feel the rush fly by. A trail of debris in my review. Another fight, another haul untrue. The scorch of lasers, a random blast, but nothing in Eve is built to last. With wreckage floating on the horizon line, I don't reload, step back in time. Knuckles, white hands on the stick, undock now. The proof is quick from the ashes of what's been destroyed. I launch again into the void. Ships are loaded, their grounds in the gun. One shot down, but I'm far from done. Undock quick, engines flare into the fray without a care. Ships are like bullets, they'll never run dry. Get the throttle, feel the rush fly by.
Ships are like bullets.
Steel screams of the hull gives way, but another ship waits to join the fray. No time to grieve, no need for rest. In this place, survival's just a test. Ships are loaded, their grounds in the gun. One shut down, but I'm far from done. Undock quick, engines flare into the fray without a care. Ships are like bullets, I'll never run dry. Hit the throttle, feel the rush fly by.
All right. How about a song that honors a great Minmatar ship? Think of 80s hair band, big hair, no shirt on, tight spandex, like really too tight, and a guitar. And that's who's singing this.
From rusted hulls, our banners wave, we are Mimitar souls, born brave. Fly through the cosmos, we are fierce and free. Rust and rebellion.
Album art or didn't happen? Check your copy of the newsletter. It's at the bottom. I don't have the album art queued up for this.
Under Mimitar space, we claim our name.
This is a Fenrir.
Our speed and guile, our ships take flight through the dark.
I'll be flying this into Null today or tomorrow.
Looking to fight. Tornadoes reach. From afar they strike.
This freighter's gonna live in head GP.
As our freedom is our rise. Fly through the cosmos. We are fierce and free. Rust and rebellion in our destiny. We are duct tape warriors with our hearts aflame. Under Mimitar space, we claim our name. Our spirit undying from battles we've won. We are empowered since our slavery undone. In our republic we build our dreams. Through rust and rebellion, we are free.
Fenrir here. Fastest alignment of any freighter.
We stand up
Also, the lowest DHP of any freighter. Oh no, wait, that's not true. The Caldari, the Charon, is the lowest DHP of any freighter.
never again to be bound by another. We are now united, brother to brother. Fly through the cosmos. We are fierce and free. Rust and rebellion in our destiny. We are duct tape warriors with our hearts of
My in-game name?
Mimitar space. We claim
So, this is the skin for a Fenrir Caldari Prime? Because if it is, I'll give you the character name that it's about to be transferred to. So, let me see here. This music might be too happy,
Drive active.
but you know. All right, let me see here. Yeah, I have a lot of accounts. All right, so Caldari Prime, that's the name of the character that is going to be receiving this ship here shortly. I didn't write these songs. I created these songs for country, a Western game we were doing, but you know, kind of works. Good, relaxing country twist kind of music. All right, we are in system.
Warp drive active.
Some time for some Marauder Dread Pew Pew. Yeah, it's probably going to end up being next week. I got my dreads in place now, but you know, we got to go do some ratting in order to produce some dreads to shoot at. All right. There's a high sec to null sec connection in here. That's why I'm here. The reason for freighter, you can't jump freighter this connection. It's too far. So
Docking request accepted.
all right, we made it. And my delivery has arrived too. Excellent. Very excellent. All right. So, all right. If you're watching on video, we'll see you in the next episode.